In this video, we are talking about the 2005 D. Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin, one of the most fascinating and collectible modern pennies. This coin may look like an ordinary cent that you could find in your pocket change, but certain rare errors and varieties make it much more valuable than you would ever expect. Collectors and treasure hunters across the world search through coins just like this every day, because even though the face value is just 1 cent, the right coin can actually be worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars. The Lincoln cent has an incredible history, first minted in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. It became the first circulating U.S. coin to feature the image of a real historical person, and since then, it has remained one of the most collected coins in American history. For decades, it has served not only as everyday money, but also as a piece of American culture, art, and legacy. The 2005 D penny is part of the Lincoln Memorial Design Series, which was used from 1959 through 2008. On the front side, called the obverse, you will see a detailed portrait of Abraham Lincoln facing to the right. Above Lincoln's head, in bold letters, appears the motto, "In God We Trust." To the left side of Lincoln is the word liberty, which has been a permanent feature of the coin since its beginning. To the right side, you can clearly see the year 2005, and directly beneath it is the all-important D mintmark, which tells us that this coin was struck at the Denver Mint. The reverse of the coin, designed by Frank Gasparro, features the iconic Lincoln Memorial. This image is instantly recognizable, and what makes it even more interesting is that if you look closely at the center of the memorial, you can see a tiny representation of Lincoln himself sitting inside. At the top of the coin, the inscription reads, "United States of America," while just above the memorial is the Latin phrase, "E pluribus unum," which means out of many one. At the very bottom of the reverse design, the denomination, 1 cent, is boldly displayed. From a technical standpoint, the 2005 D penny has the same specifications as other modern cents of its time. It is made of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper, which means it is essentially a zinc core with a thin copper plating. The coin weighs 2.5 grams, has a diameter of 19.05 millimeters, and its edge is plain and smooth. While the appearance may be ordinary, the story behind this coin is far from simple. In normal circulated condition, the 2005 D penny is usually worth only its face value of 1 cent. Even in uncirculated condition, most examples sell for just 30 cents to $1. However, the value skyrockets when we look at special error coins and rare varieties that were struck in 2005. These are the coins that turn average change into valuable collectibles. One of the most exciting varieties is the doubled die error. This error happens when the design is impressed more than once onto the die at slightly different angles, resulting in noticeable doubling on the finished coin. On the 2005 D penny, collectors look for doubling in the inscriptions Liberty, In God We Trust, and even in the numbers of the date 2005. Coins with strong doubling are rare and can sell for $50, $100, or even more depending on condition. Another important error is the off-center strike. This happens when the coin blank, called a planchet, is not properly centered in the press during striking. The result is that part of the design is missing, while the rest of the coin is shifted to one side. Small off-center strikes of about 5 to 10% might be worth $20 to $30, but dramatic off-center strikes of 40 to 60%, where the full date and mint mark are still visible, can bring in $100 to $250 or even more. Collectors especially love these dramatic errors because they are so visually striking. Another highly collectible error is the die break or cud. This occurs when part of the die, the tool that strikes the design into the coin, actually breaks away. As a result, the coin shows a raised blob of extra metal where the break happened. On a 2005 D penny, these die breaks can appear along the rim, near Lincoln's head, or on the columns of the memorial. Small die breaks may only be worth $5 to $15, but larger cuds can bring $50 to $150 or more depending on size and placement. There is also a well-known variety called the BI error, which happens when a small die break appears between the letters B and E in the word liberty. This makes it look like there is an extra letter, I, giving the appearance of the word lirity or libiety. While it may sound like a small error, collectors find these varieties fascinating, and they can sell for $5 to $25, depending on how clearly the break is visible. Another rare error to look for is the clipped planchet. This occurs when the metal sheet that coin blanks are cut from overlaps during the punching process, leaving the planchet with a curved section missing. When such a planchet is struck, the coin has a noticeable curved clip on its edge. These clipped planchet errors on a 2005 D penny can be valued at $30 to $100 or more depending on how dramatic the clip is. We also see struck through grease or foreign object errors. In these cases, parts of the coin's design look weak, faded, or even completely missing. This happens when grease, dust, or even a small object gets stuck on the die during striking. A minor grease strike may only be worth a few dollars, but coins with major missing letters or designs can sell for $50 or more. Perhaps the rarest and most valuable error of all is the wrong planchet error. Sometimes, due to mistakes at the mint, a penny is struck on the wrong blank, such as a dime planchet or even a foreign coin planchet. These coins are highly prized by collectors and can sell for $500 to several $1,000s, depending on the planchet and condition. Finding one of these in circulation would truly be a life-changing discovery. When it comes to value, the condition of the coin also plays an important role. A coin that has been heavily circulated and shows signs of wear is less desirable than one in mint state, where the coin has sharp details and no signs of use. Collectors especially value coins that are bright red in color, known as red RD examples, since copper coins often turn brown with age. High-grade red coins with errors are the most valuable of all. If you happen to come across a 2005 D penny that looks unusual, it is important to handle it carefully. Do not clean the coin, because cleaning can actually reduce its value dramatically. Instead, place it in a protective coin holder or flip to prevent damage. If you believe you have a rare error coin, you can send it to a professional grading service such as PCGS or NGC, where experts can certify its authenticity and assign it a grade. The 2005 D Lincoln cent proves that even modern pennies can hold tremendous value. It is a reminder that treasures can still be found in everyday pocket change. The thrill of checking each coin, spotting a doubling, or noticing a clip is what makes coin collecting such an exciting and rewarding hobby. So the next time you receive change at a store or go through a jar of coins at home, pay close attention to your pennies. That ordinary-looking 2005 D cent could actually be a rare collectible worth far more than you expect. With values ranging from just a cent to thousands of dollars, it's worth the time to look carefully. At Rare Coin Gallery, we believe that every coin tells a story, and the 2005 D penny is no exception. From the history of Abraham Lincoln, to the artistry of the Lincoln Memorial design, to the unexpected mint errors that add rarity and value, this coin is a small but powerful piece of American history. Thank you for watching this detailed video on the 2005 D Lincoln Memorial 1-cent coin. If you enjoyed learning about this coin, please remember to like this video, share it with your friends, and subscribe to our channel for more rare coin facts and values. Stay tuned because in upcoming videos, we will continue to explore coins from different years, mint marks, and series, highlighting the most valuable and collectible examples. You never know what treasure might be hiding in your change. And remember, before you spend that penny, always check carefully. You just might be holding a coin that could change your life. This is Rare Coin Gallery, wishing you good luck and happy collecting.